You're watching Timmy's Christmas Telethon, presented by Shaw.
Well, I don't know about you, Marco, but families don't come much cuter than the Corrigal family from Campbell River there, wouldn't you say?
Definitely not. I've seen so many families come through, and what an amazing story.
Yeah, and they were really helped by Easter Seals. One of the big things, obviously, we've been talking about it all day, that Easter Seals does is they put on camps, and you benefited from your visits to the camps. Do you remember your first time you were there and what that experience was like?
Do I ever? Was I nervous? You know, for the first time ever, you know, leaving my family in that capacity to go to a summer camp is so nervous. But then to know when you go there, you're going to be treated just like anybody else is the most rewarding feeling you could possibly have.
Well, it's certainly done you a world of good, I know, and just
Thanks.
hearing how it has impacted your life has been inspiring for a lot of people, I hope. So if you are feeling like you're in the mood to give, it's really easy to do that. All you have to do is call the numbers on your screen, 604-336-8200. Or if you're anywhere outside of the Lower Mainland, all you have to do is dial 1-800-818-4483. And donating online is easy as well.
That's right. It's timmys.org, so don't feel shy. Let's get out there. Let's ring those phones.
All right. Also, hey, we've got some more great entertainment coming up here over at the Soundstage. Melanie is standing by with the VOC Sweet Soul Gospel Choir.
I love these guys.
All right, I'm loving that new Tim Cam. Everybody loves to peek behind the scenes a little bit. I'm here with Marco again. I'm going to get down to your level, and I like it down here, I'll tell you.
It's not bad. Not a bad view, right?
A little bit better view.
Yeah.
We want to keep those phones ringing, Marco, so let's talk a little bit for people who are watching about what's the easiest way to donate.
All right, well, there's a lot of ways you can donate, but one of the ways you can call locally, that's 604-336-8200. If you're outside the city, that's 1-800-818-4483. And, of course, online, timmys.org.
That's a perfect way to do it. High tech, right? We're all about high tech here at Shaw. Don't forget, you still have time to get into the grand prize draw. It's a ticket anywhere in North America, Mexico, Hawaii, and the Caribbean that Air Canada flies. It's a $4,000 value.
Plenty of places to go.
Absolutely. You've got all kinds of choice. And I know you're looking forward to a honeymoon in April. So
You know it.
there might be something there, too. All right, we'll toss it back over to the social media desk with Bianca and Peter. Bit or bot? I can never tell the two apart. I don't know. Anyway, cute little mascot for Shaw there. I've got more great guests here. We introduced you to them earlier. We've got Marco Pasqua over there and Nathan Shipley here, one of the Easter Seals ambassadors. And Marco, this has got to give you a sense of deja vu because almost exactly 1 year ago, something very special happened here.
That's right. You know, I got the nerve to finally get the courage to ask my girlfriend at the time, now fiance, to marry me, and you were one of the men leading the way, actually.
I was honored to have sort of ushered the two of you together for that because she was volunteering here, had no clue what you were planning.
I was so worried, you know, as we were saying off camera, I was so worried that somebody was going to let it slip because she was wearing an earpiece. So I thought if anybody said the word engagement, marriage, I was hooped. Right. But none of that happened, and thankfully she said yes, so that's a good thing.
All right, well, we look forward to that news of the wedding coming up in April, and we'll talk more about what's going on in your life. But Nathan, who is a aspiring broadcaster, has a couple of questions he'd like to ask Marco. Go ahead, Nathan.
Thanks, Chris. So, Marco, what would your life have been like if Easter Seals wasn't there?
My life would be dramatically different. You know, I've gone through my life sort of meeting new friends, making new acquaintances, and a lot of that started right at Easter Seals camp. And the confidence that I gained, being involved in kangaroo court, all those things where you're sort of in the public eye and you're really learning how to get those social interaction skills were completely invaluable. And I still have friends to this day that I met at camp. So it would have changed my life completely without it.
Okay, well, how did you get involved with this inspirational speaking thing?
Well, I used to be involved in the technology industry, in the video game industry, and you know, I came to the realization that I want to be doing something that I love. I want to give back to my community and to the people that I care about. So for me, it was really a no-brainer to make that transition, do what I love to do, get in front of the camera, but most importantly, make an impact to my friends, family, and my community.
It really is amazing, isn't it, Nathan, when you see how confident Marco is and how together you are, and you've really parlayed that into a great career as a motivational speaker, but now also you've got a new gig with Hunky Haulers. Tell us about that.
That's right. So I'm so proud to say this is my official announcement on air. I was made the Director of Corporate Giving for Hunky Haulers, which is a clutter removal business. We're the clutter cleanup crew, and we're a local company, so what better way to give back to my community, like I just said, than to work with the clutter cleanup crew to help out with camp renovations, some of the renovations going on at Easter Seals House. So that's my first plan of action. Use my position with Hunky Haulers to continue to give back to my community.
Man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Good for you, Marco. We're proud to hear it. And thank you very much, Nathan. Boy, I better watch out for my job here. I think
You're welcome.
this kid might be a pretty good one. Back over to Yellow Vest has never been cooler than after the Rock in the Vest video. More great stuff to tell you about and to show you. We've got a big check here, courtesy of Best Buy and the Geek Squad. We'll get to these two in just a moment. But, Marco, let's talk a little bit about how the money that supports the camps is spent and what it means to people like you and other kids.
That's right. Well, you know, we've got to always revitalize the camp, make sure that there's things that are being done and additions being made, because it's about that experience that those campers are going to get. So I think that there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be done with the money that was generously donated here through Best Buy.
Well, Danielle Jang is from Best Buy, the communications officer there. Next to her, Nelson Richard, field mission specialist of the Geek Squad. Technology is such a huge part of the lives of young people, and like you say, Marco, it's gonna do a lot, I think, to improve the lives of people who rely on it. So let's take a look at what you guys have put together here.
Wow!
$120,000.
Yes.
So Danielle, tell us a little bit about how you raised it.
Well, we partnered with 12 Easter Seals camps across Canada to provide $10,000 of technology at each camp. And so we've things from cameras and tablets and laptops to musical instruments and karaoke machines, everything.
So exciting to make the experience just a little bit better, a little more high-tech for a lot of those kids, too. Well, it's so nice of you to come and bring all that money, too. And Nelson, thank you so much. I know, keeping the technology running smoothly is a big part of what you guys do. Tell me about what it's like to be here tonight for this event.
Oh, it's a huge opportunity to get to really show off to the children, a chance to get them to play around with some of the technology that's available out there and see how it benefits them, especially at the camps that we help install at.
Well, thank you very much again for the work you guys have done. It's a fantastic gesture for Easter Seals and BC Lions Society. Take a break and be back in just a moment.